Hi, my name's Nick, and this video, I don't know what to call this. I think I'm going to call this things that make you go, hmm. Okay, so I read these blog posts, and in both blog posts, it's effectively, I don't know how to explain it. So let's just explain like this. There's a couple, they have a child together. For whatever reason, that relationship falls apart, and they end up having new partners and deciding to not be a parent to the child that they've just had, because that relationship failed. Why do I have to be a parent? I'm guessing. Give their children away to another relative and start new families with their new partners. To me, that's just so fucked up. And I was talking the other day to my boyfriend about how selfish people are these days, just how self-absorbed, self-centered, very, can only think about the immediate gratification that they're getting from life and can't look at the bigger picture and factor in other people's thoughts and feelings and opinions. If you have a child, it's your obligation, your right to be a parent. Now, it's one thing to have a child and say, okay, I can't be a parent, it's too hard, I'm not cut out for this, and then to give your child up for adoption, give up your rights because you know you're just not cut out to be a parent, and then don't have children again. But to me, it's so self-centered and so fucked up to have a child, raise that child for how many years, and then give it up to a relative or your older child or to someone else in your family because you feel that you need to start a new life with your new significant other and have children with them because they're the love of your life now, that's just so messed up, because you can be a parent. You've been a parent for how many years you're capable of being a parent. You're just putting your own selfish ideals into play and not factoring in the bigger picture. And what's even more fucked up, in my opinion, is the partners. Like, if I was with someone and they had a child and I found out, or even if they're lying to me, deep down inside, I know they have a child and they're not being a parent to that child. I would be like, what is wrong with you? You're going to be a parent to that child. You're not going to be able to just bypass your obligation because you're with me. That's just that got me fucked up. That's why I was so annoyed when I was reading those articles, those entries online, because I'm just like, there are people in this world that are so immoral, because it's immoral in my opinion. If you're giving up your child when you're capable of being a good parent, but you're giving up your child and then having more children, what makes you think that this relationship you're in now won't fail? And when it does fail, are you gonna give up that child? Who you gonna give up to? It's just fucked. We live in such a fucked up world. And I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get the partners who are involved with people like this. I don't get the people who have these children. And I just feel so sorry for the children who have been abandoned by their parents, especially when they're teenagers, because I've seen what happens when your parents, fuck up your childhood. It can either make you suffer mental issues, or it can make you a very angry person and make you turn to a life of crime sometimes because you're so angry you're just releasing it on anything or anyone. This is fucked up. It's just fucked up world we live in, and I just feel like people don't think, or they're just so self-absorbed. Maybe they got issues, maybe they got mental issues. maybe they're unstable. But for you to do that, to me, it just seems like you're just so self-interested. And then it just makes me think on a deeper level, like, is it them or is it just the world we live in? Is our society so geared up for you to be so self-interested that you've lost that understanding of being responsible and being selfless for others that are in your life? I don't know. But those were the things that made me think about life. Just really made me think. And that's it really. That's my short video.